In here with me right now, Black Pete, aka Two Black. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know when y'all hear that name, you know what come behind it, man. How you been, my brother?
All right, man. Living that life, man. You know how it go. Greetings to all, uh, wherever you are on the earth. I hope everything's going your way.
Yes,
That's it.
sir.
Glad to be here with my brother Cap.
Oh man, appreciate you even, man. Taking time out your, what I mean, your whole everything. Want to get over here and kick some with a brother like myself for real, man.
Oh no. We one way or another, we always linked. Like ET and Elliot is gonna be that. So
That part.
nah. It's always gonna be that. Yeah, man. The message of the night is whatever you're gonna make it. So let me know what it's gonna be.
Well, man, you told me you want me to cover on something. Pretty much, my brother hit me and he told me he wanted me, to share my input on keeping your people tight, man. Keeping your circle together, no matter what the circumstances is, and how you operating or whatever, man. Make sure your people is A1. It's a lot of stuff going on out here with a lot of things. Uh, a lot of party favors getting tampered with. A lot of stuff is getting messed with out here in the world today, man. That's not the same as we all knew it once was.
Yeah.
Even if we didn't want it to exist. So to elaborate a little bit on that, man, my brother here, he just ended up going through a horrible tragedy, which nobody would want to go through. And I highly send in my condolences to him every time I think about it because like I said, he come here, he choose to talk it out. And on top of that, he's just a tough individual, to even speak on it and say that as long as everything went good and his home rising was right, then it's exceptional. Uh
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
from a
mean, you
person.
just
Go ahead, brother.
no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying from a person like myself that dealt with stuff like that, close tragedies, and still to this day had a chance to deal with some of those encounters. I highly understand my brother. So before I even spit my piece, I'm gonna go ahead and let my brother share his piece on that with y'all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, life is gonna bring it to you, regardless. There's nothing you can do to get away from life, and that part has to be accepted. If you're gonna take the good, you gotta take the bad. But I mean, past my tragedy and past, the loss I feel, I would rather make this about going forward, helping anybody who my voice can hit in their ears.
Hmm.
Keep your people close. You can't preach at nobody, you can't make nobody stop nothing, but you can just say your piece. And if they listen, they listen. If they don't, they don't. But at least you did your part to at least try to prevent the tragedy. Because right now, like Cap said, it's a lot of things going on in the world. This is not the world we had even 2 or 3 years ago. It's a new
Hmm.
day right now, and people need to understand that. Forget about your what you did. No, forget about the grudges. Forget about all of that stuff. Forget about your normal day to day, how you maneuver. That's not sufficient because all of us got jobs and all of us got things to do. We got to pay these bills, and you get lost and you lose a year, you lose 2 years, you lose 5 years. And
Hmm.
meanwhile, your people just out here. You out here spending time that ain't yours to spend. Get with your people. Keep everybody close. Tell them you love them. Tell them what's wrong with you. Tell them what's wrong with them. Whatever it is, go ahead and piece everything back together the way it is because there's no time for frivolous losses. You understand? All that, a friend of mine told me, he said, look, man, you can equate your loss to all the things you do. If you driving down the street speeding or the time you drove drunk. Not to say that's what I do, but I think all of us have at one time or another. There's a lot of things you do that's reckless that can end
Hmm.
it for you. It's just this is just one of them times for your loved one it ended on something just frivolous, reckless. It wasn't about nothing, and it ended up in tragedy. And what I'm saying for all of y'all is go ahead and reevaluate what you're doing, your movements, get your people that's close to you. All of us got position in our families, in our
Let's
friends,
go ahead.
and know your place. And if you got people that's under you, and I'm not saying they less than you and this and that, but everybody has a power dynamic. You understand? So whatever's under you or parallel or equivalent to you, keep everybody together. And your elders and people that's stronger than you, be a benefit to them. But tighten everything up. Bring your kids home. Bring everything home. Enough. Enough.
Man, that was strong, bro. For real, enough is enough, man. And then I don't think the world will really get enough of hearing that. until they actually realize that when they part of that, enough is enough. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And
That's
that's
the
too late.
last thing you want to do is be part of enough is enough. And when them
Nah,
conversations come up, like he said, it don't be nothing good behind it. You know, 9
yeah.
times out of 10, you see stuff like this happening with people, and then they people don't even come through and really be there like they supposed to, man. But
Right.
it take a tragedy to happen for everybody to pop out and it be all cordial and stuff
Right.
like that. It should never have to be in these circumstances. It should never have to get to that circumstance, and
That's
it
right.
should never have to feel like you should never have to feel like as an entity, a walk of life, like that your people gotta wait, or they not even wait, not they gotta wait. Let me rephrase that. That you gotta wait for your people to like
That's right.
understand you. Like you just gotta let them know, like, look, man, I'm on something. If y'all not with it, I'm still with y'all, but I'm
Right.
gonna leave y'all behind. Like
Right.
and that's for anybody, man. Like you can leave all your family members behind and gain a whole new family and true friendship. So
100%.
so I'm just saying it in them mind in them lines and letting y'all know like we not separating from what y'all already got going on. But if y'all got something going on with somebody and you feel like it's genuine and it's real and you feel like you haven't wasted your time on it, make sure you grab them people and you let them know that you understand and you care and you love them like for real.
And that's the
Because
message. That's the
we
message,
all
right?
we all need that right now, man. Everybody need that.
Yeah.
That's in real time. That's
Yeah.
without tragedy, you
Right.
know?
Right. Nah, I mean, what you just said is the magic. That's it.
Yeah.
For real. It's funny too, because if you really evaluate your life, when's the last time you really had fun? Or when was the last time you really was enjoying life? Right now
Mm,
everybody's on grind time. Ain't
that
nobody, I
part.
mean, even if you have small wins, ain't nobody really, happy right now. It's a weird time to be alive right now. This is different, And so, like you said, like don't wait until it go all bad before everybody get cordial. Nah. And if things ain't fitting your life, it don't fit no more. If you on a new path and the old ain't working, you got to cut it off. But whatever's real and true to you, keep that close,
Hmm.
whatever that is. And look, and when you cut it off, you don't got to be disrespectful. You don't got to be evil. It ain't about that. It's about growth and protecting
Yep.
yourself and doing what you need to do. Because life ain't no joke, man. It ain't about that job you got. It's about what you was put here to do. Everybody got a purpose. If you're lucky, you understand what your purpose is and pursue it.
That
Period.
part.
Yeah.
That part.
But in the
And I feel
meanwhile,
like
from then and now, you still got people to take care of and make sure. And it ain't about money; it's about presence. You understand? With your fingerprint on people, make sure everybody understand how you feel about them.
and like for anybody that don't know me, anybody that don't never heard of Black Pete, Too Black, Too Strong, anybody that never heard of Good Synergy, Finesse, Midwest J, Ace, Jealous of Spencer, you feel me? My boy King James the Fur. I can go on and on, man. We got a heavy team over here now. Man, when I started, it was only 2 people. You know what I mean? I got with my boy and I told him I wanted to put some good shit in the air because there was a lot of nonsense happening. Yeah, we're going to cover some of that nonsense, but we're going to add our good spin on it. And Good
That's
Synergy
right.
is here today. And right here, it would be possible, like, if I would have never took Elevator Deflate and turned it in from a thought to a intuition, I should
That's
say.
right. That's
And
right.
we here right now today, man. We got the hefty platform, man. I said Midwest J&M, but it's other, man. We got so much stuff over here, and this right here is just one piece of it. This is one of the beginning pieces of it, and like my bro right here, man, to be here right now today is still highly appreciated by me. We
Oh,
always be able to sit back and kick stuff like this, man, for y'all because y'all need to hear stuff like this. Like, he called me. He said, "This is what he want to get off his chest." Man, we gonna get it off our chest, because I feel you.
well, most of my message, if you remember, everything I really talk about is about community. I'm big
Facts.
on that. I really believe in that. And so, if you don't got to go through it, you can live it through me or anybody else, because I'm not the only one. You understand? There's a lot of things out here happening to people that's
Hmm.
unfortunate. And if you ain't got to wait until it happens to you or fall on your doorstep. Try to learn from other people, man. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Say, no, them choices you make matter. Really though, because the world ain't living on love no more. Like now, it's about what you can put your hands on and status and all kind of nonsense. But meanwhile, principles is out the window. So you got to protect your people. Especially your youngsters, because they don't know. They think they know. That's the problem with youngsters. It's so hard to to get that water in their melon because they think they know, and they do know a lot. They know what they know, but they don't know what they don't know. And so that's where you come in and try to let them know, man. Y'all out here having fun. Everybody experiments, but right now they putting that shit in stuff. Like it ain't innocent no more. You can't even, don't just pick up no blunt nobody pass you. I mean, it's that serious. It's that tragic now. You can't do that no more. Nothing. You got to tighten up. That's the whole message. Tighten it up. No loose ends. And if you do suffer L, it's just because that's what life did. Not because somebody was reckless or we just have frivolous losses. We can't do that no more.
Facts.
Not that.
No, that's straight. That's straight facts, man. Yeah, man. Y'all know what they doing out here to this step, man. So if y'all doing it, man, I'm not here to be deacon to y'all.
Nah, we not preaching.
Y'all actions.
It's not that. We ain't preaching. It ain't that.
Yeah, we definitely not doing that, man. We just definitely here to let y'all know that we got our people.
Yeah, man.
You hear me? We just telling y'all that now, man. We know who we latching on to, and we got us. Yeah. So if y'all gonna get y'all people, man, get them.
At the very least, just for your own peace of mind, make sure that you can sleep at night knowing you told them something. Anything.
That part.
Even a lot of times when people suffering through them kind of problems, they don't even want to talk about it really. They try to hide it more than anything. So it's real difficult to even have them kind of conversations. But at least if you just make yourself available, that's more than a lot of times. That's more than you could do, because ain't nobody that's really suffering through nothing really gonna just come and be open about it. Like most of the time they're embarrassed about it. But if you just make yourself available, like, well, look, I know you probably don't want to talk about this, and maybe you don't want to talk about it with me, but my door is open. My phone is always on. If you need to say something, say something. But please don't let me get that late night phone call. Right. And that's enough. Even if you just say that, that sit on people, man.
Yeah.
And it ain't even about them family down the street or the lady across the street. We all one community.
Yeah.
You understand? It's bigger than just, your immediate. Your influence go a lot of places. People that you never even really probably spoke to before know you from just your day-to-day, what you move around as. Oh, yeah, that's dude that come over here, he get the guy, he cool, he help people. People, they watch. Your impact go farther than you think it do. Say something.
I definitely agree with that, man. And as y'all see, we using our impact right here, man.
Yeah.
Elevator deflate, man.
Positivity.
My boy Black P, man, coming through here with some strong words as usual.
Yeah, man. It's time. It's time for that.
Yeah.
And tightening up, that's the other thing. I don't want people to think, tightening up is you just square up. It's not that. In fact, you can probably have more fun tightened up because during wartime or anytime you have a bad time, you lose your job, things get critical, you got to tighten up. But that just makes you safe. It's not willy-nilly no more. It ain't so much you can just do what you want no more. Everything is different now, and you gotta readjust. You can't move like you were moving 2 years ago. This ain't that. It's different.
Man, you definitely gotta have a plan on how you moving around these days. It's so many ways to get trapped up in.
Oh man, and it's unforgiving. It ain't no slaps on the wrist no more. Now, you slip up now. I mean, that might be it.
Most definitely, that definitely might be it. If you don't even got to be slipping up for real. You can just be out doing your thing, having a good time. You can be with the wrong person at the wrong time, not even knowing, man. Because nowadays people don't even tell nobody who they're really with. Like people hide behind a lot of nonsense, and if that's what you're gonna hide behind, then so be it. But don't come around me.
That's the other thing. I'm glad you said that. I'm to the point now where, it should always be that, right? But you live your life, and there's certain things that some things are just disagreeable. Like there's some things I'm never gonna be all right with, child molestation, and just certain things. We don't got to go that far with it. But like normal, everyday nonsense that humans do, whether it's lying or stealing or cutting corners, I'm over all of that now. Like I'm forgiving everybody for everything. Like I don't even care about it no more because as a human, you do shit as a human. But if you're lucky enough to live long enough, usually people come out that tailspin and tighten up. You're gonna tighten up eventually, but hopefully you live long enough to do that. You understand? But I just think that at a point now where we all need to just let go and forgive each other. And it sounds like a notion. It don't sound like real life. But I mean, at this point, you almost have to do that, because if you try to hold people accountable in this day and age, it's not gonna work. Everybody gone left. All of us. It ain't nobody still standing straight up and down. But the effort, all I need to see is that you trying to stand up and down, and I'm good. Just try.
That part.
Don't give in to the nonsense. Just try.
Yeah, just try.
That's all.
That's it. That's it,
That's
man.
all.
That's all we want as an entity, as a community, as a people, man. That's all we want. Just try, man. That's it.
Just try. That's it. What else can you ask of somebody? That's it. People go on. Life is a roller coaster. Sometimes when you win it, okay, it's easy to look good and do the right thing when you win it. But when you hungry and your stomach touching your ribs and your backbone, you do things that you don't normally do. That's how come it's funny. When you was young, people tell you, "Oh, don't do this and don't do that," and you look at them like they're crazy. Like, that feel good. That's cool. I like that. That's fun. But it's consequences with shit. And it's not until you hit that rock bottom before you know, like, oh, that's why they told me don't do this. Because that price tag is too big to pay. And now you caught in a position and it's got you doing shit you wouldn't normally do. Like, oh, trying to come out of that tailspin is hard to do, especially if you try to do it the right way. Keep all that dirt off your soul. Just do right in the first place. That's all. That's all. Forgive yourself. So you can look in that mirror. Forgive yourself too.
And even if you don't forgive yourself, be content with who you are already.
There you go.
Like, you got to be real with yourself. I say that too. That's almost like forgiving yourself. Like, you got to be real with yourself before you tell somebody else, or you give yourself to somebody else. Anything,
that's
man.
Right.
You got to be real with your whole everything, man.
That's right.
Like, you gonna beat yourself. You gonna beat yourself before anybody beats you.
Real hard too, because you know the real. You know the shit nobody don't know. Yeah, hell yeah. But you're right. That's like a form of forgiving yourself. If you go ahead and just look yourself in the mirror and accept what you see, that's total acceptance of you. That's all right. It'll be all right. Man, I don't know. It's just a time for reflection, y'all. Wherever you are, whatever you're going through, just start today. Just start today. Whatever it is, just start today. Like Cap just said, he built up this channel from nothing. A lot of people sit on the sidelines and wish and talk about this and that, and they got plans they never go through with. Just like Cap said, I started from here, now we here, and he gonna keep growing. This man's intelligent, plus he got a backbone that's real strong. He pushed through. Follow his step if you don't know how to do it.
I don't care if I don't get one watcher every time I do it. That's just how much of a drive that I got and a focus that I'm in, because I'm in my own world, I feel like, and I got my people with me, and I care about who I need to care about. Like, I'm already to that point, y'all. So it's like, I don't know how everybody think in the world, man, but I'm really a avid thinker. I'm a different kind.
Yeah.
And I know that, and I live on that. I live by that. Like, and anybody that rock with me, like my team do, like my guys do, they all be believing in me, because I don't shade them for nothing. Like, I don't got no reason to shade nobody, because I done been shaded a lot of my life, by my own people. But the people that you wouldn't even think would shade you, a motherfucker done shaded me. So it's like, to even be in these predicaments, it showed me to, like, never ever do that ever to nobody, because you'll never know, and I mean never know.
That's right.
Right, when you need just that one person. It can, real life, the end of the world can be tomorrow. What if a motherfucking bomb just kablooey this bitch, and we just the last ones, and then it's just me and you, and we gotta talk. But I just got done talking shit about you all the last year, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And now here we are.
And this the first time we meeting at the end of everything.
Again, bro, what you just said is absolute truth. You understand? Like, it's funny. Look, when they shade you, it is what it is. I think that what you are is good for the community. The thinkers, the strong ones that's thinkers and pushing it through, that's the win. It don't matter if you got one viewer, because, look, bro, nobody knows, like you said, you don't know about tomorrow. The work you putting in right now, you don't know who might watch this podcast. You don't know who might pull up like, hey, man, I like the work you doing, Cody. Why don't you come over here with us, Cap? and do
Type
this, and
shit.
they'll give you okay, but you're doing the work right now to know how to do that. You ain't got to
Yeah.
say, okay, well, wait, let me study and fix. No, you're doing the work now. And that's the whole point about being great. You do the Michael Jordan was doing the work when nobody wasn't looking, but when he pull up on that court, you're gonna see the efforts of what he did. This is
Yeah.
the full effect of what he did when nobody wasn't watching. That's what I feel like with you. You over here putting that work in when everybody else playing, you over here working. And it's gonna work out in the end. Like, okay, when that opportunity comes, guess who's ready though? Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be ready, you know. I'm like my mental, excuse me, yo, my mental is war like ready. And I say that because I mean I was a warrior before I even hit the soil, you know. So it's
Yeah,
like
you did.
to make it in, and then to dish my love out like I want to for real. That's exactly how I would want my life. Like I
It's
wouldn't
gonna
want
be
it no
whatever
other
you
way.
want it to be. It's already on the way, bro. Everything that you
Hmm.
want is coming. You just got to live long enough to see it. You got to tame yourself and park yourself and be in pocket all the time. Don't be jumping
That
off no
part.
cliffs and windows. And you know what I mean? Just stay solid and focused. And everything you want is coming. That's why your brain, them little thoughts you be having, them thoughts about your future and the things you like, the shit you like, that's manifestation. That's what you're doing. You bringing it. See, your soul travel throughout time and space. It know everything you don't know. And then when they
Yeah.
tell you little secrets, it's telling you, get ready. Get ready. Just like that little voice, you can feel like when somebody watching you, you can feel it. Okay, your soul telling you, why pay attention. And when you don't feel good or your mood ain't right, it's something wrong. It's something in the atmosphere that you need to be watching for. When you feel
Hmm.
good and everything's good, that's your soul telling you it's green lights, man. Go ahead, Cap. You got the green light. All that little shit that people don't pay attention to, you be so distracted in your life, you don't pay attention, you don't listen, you don't watch. Man, that's detrimental. You gotta pay attention to all that shit.
That's facts. It's meant to pay attention to for real.
That's
That's
right.
why it's there.
That's exactly why it's there. But see, people get so caught up in their day to day, and this is what I'm saying. Like as far as keep your people tight. Yeah, okay. I know you want to get a promotion at the job, and you want to do this, and oh, that bill is due next week, and this and that. But like, oh, you said, like Cap said, tomorrow though, what about that? You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow though. See, you planning on shit that don't matter for a date that ain't yours to plan for.
That
Today,
part.
okay, all right. Today you got a chance to make it right. Get to it. Because the last thing you want to do is fall out and you didn't get a chance to get things right. That you don't want to have your last breath and you didn't finish what you came to do, or you didn't say sorry or apologize or repent for the things you did. You don't want to do that. Go on,
Yeah,
fix your life now while you got the chance.
man, that's real, man. And then like I said, man, fixing your life don't consist of stopping exactly
No,
what you're doing, because what you're doing probably than what got you here today.
that's exactly right.
But just sharpen up. That's what I'm gonna tell the ones that's already feeling comfortable. Just sharpen up.
Comfortable will kill you.
I'm telling
Comfortable
you.
will kill you. Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you don't want to get yourself way too comfortable to the point where you forget.
Nah, don't never forget.
Like
Always
it's
remember
definitely
to never
different.
forget.
It's definitely different types of forget.
Yes,
You
it
know,
is.
I feel like
It is.
that.
Well, when I go through life now, when I walk down the street and I see people so reckless and cavalier and disrespectful seem to be the order of the day. Like that's how people feel like they one up you is just be disrespectful. You understand? Or talk loud or act crazy. And it don't
Yeah,
make sense to me. Like the way the world is going, it's like, okay, that mean, hey, it's your life. You live it how you want to. But what you doing when you do these things is you put other people in positions where they have to deal with you. And everybody's not
yeah,
equipped to be no diplomat. Some people don't got that in them. Some people have suffered too much trauma. They not finna play with you like that. Why
yeah,
are we doing all of this? Look, relax yourself. Get your people together and focus on that. Like all of this, living crazy and materialism and all. Listen. This is not what it's supposed to be. This ain't it. This ain't that. I don't know nobody that have money and money make them happy. It ain't that.
man. The
Accomplishments
person
make
with the
them
most
happy.
money, in the world is the least happiest. I feel like
Man, they can't really imagine that though.
whoever
If
got the
you
most money right now in the world. Think
They
about
trapped.
if they even happy. Just put your mind.
They
Say
trapped.
yeah. Just put your mind in the person with the most money in the world.
So say Elon Musk or Bezos or Buffett, they don't
Yeah,
got no
one of them.
friends.
Anyone
They don't have
you can put your mind in any one of them.
any one of them. They don't have no friends.
You see
They
what they
can't
got
go
to do with
nowhere.
their money. You see what they got to do with their money to even be happy though. They got to make tunnels and shit.
Yes.
You know,
They don't have a life. They can't just go have a beer or go watch a game. They can't do none of that.
man. If
Look,
they do, they hidden.
okay.
I don't hear
They
about
can't.
Elon Musk chilling out at Chile's
He
eating
can't.
fajita. You know what I'm
The,
saying? With a
the
margarita
2
on
for
the
20. He can't do none of that. He can't do none of that. It's not gonna happen. He can't
you
just go to
know,
the dispensary and get him a sag. He can't do none of that.
man, you can't go to Dr. Green Thumb, you know what I'm saying, get you a good old bag, you know what I mean? You just can't do that.
You can't do it. And the funny thing is, I ain't never heard nobody when they bring up Elon Musk, they never talk about him and his life and how is he doing. I always hear about his money. So you got every
Yeah.
single person in the world eyeballing your money. If they can get close to you, they want that money. You ain't gonna never have a friend. Nothing genuine. Nah. Think about that existence. People don't never want to understand that part. Most rich people, you wouldn't even know they rich. They hide it. They try to look regular as hell because they know if once them people find out who they are, that's it.
Yeah, his story is crazy too. To even know his story, man, and how he even made it to where he was at. Like he living off the dead. I mean,
Man,
that's
listen.
not in no crazy way. I mean, I'm not throwing it out there. I'm
No,
just
I know.
feeding y'all the
Listen,
information. I don't
that,
own the rights. I don't own the rights to this information. I just learned it on my own. I'm gonna just put it to you like that.
because it's worth knowing. This man is getting ready to change the way all of us live.
Man,
He's already doing it.
His closest people died, and he inherited it.
And now he out here going crazy. This man got to be more important than Steve Jobs and Einstein and all. This man is doing.
Got a tunnel, man. He got a whole tunnel under the city.
LA, Chicago, and a few more that nobody don't know about.
I don't want to drive through traffic. Let's take this Elon tunnel.
Okay, so
what in the hell?
Putting chips on brains, building these robots, bro. In 2 more years, the world ain't gonna look, man. At a certain point, mankind got to understand that the way it was is not the way it is no more. Ain't gonna be no more jobs. If you had a college degree from 4 years or later, that's just worthless. It's not worth anything. College is over. ChatGPT just killed everything. GPT killed everything. That's what I mean. Now is the time that everybody gotta take count of what you're doing, bro. Everything is upside down. This is not how it was. And going forward, you gotta make a decision on what you're gonna be. Because ain't gonna be no more regular jobs. That's over. That's all over.
I'm gonna tell them right now though, like, man, believe it or not, as much as y'all think that AIs is not somebody, it's a somebody, man.
Man, that thing's alive. It thinks, it can see, it can smell, it can taste.
It's not even a machine. That's what's crazy.
Right. Everybody gonna find out real quick because they already just deployed the police dogs in New York, and they said they got the robot police coming in the next couple years.
See.
I seen the video where the robot was out there doing parkour and busting guns with accuracy. It's no more nothing no more. Crime is over.
I just read an article the other day saying that they was about to apply them somewhere, like for all the jobs, like they was about to test it. You know what I'm saying?
White Castle got robots in there cooking. White Castle in Chicago, they in there cooking. They got one like real person in there. I guess they only do like customer service, but everything else is robotic. There is no more regular jobs no more coming up soon. They already got drones that can deliver everything to your house. So if you order something from Target, they don't need a store no more. They can just have everything out of a shipping warehouse and just drone that shit to your house and be done. 2 more years, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna recognize this. This is what I'm talking about. Tighten up. Tighten up, man. Get it together. Pull it together because this is different.
Yeah, this is a whole different war, man.
Yeah, this is different. And pay attention to the politics around the world.
This stuff. You got to be into this stuff to know it, man.
Yeah, you better be paying attention because they plotting on your life right now. This is going to be different.
That's facts.
Self-driving truck drivers out of here. All these car accidents.
You don't got your business attached to no self-driving truck because
Oh,
it's a lot of cell phone truck driving businesses, man. That's what
yes,
they do,
it
man.
is. Yes, it is.
You know, so if you ain't into that right now, and you don't, man, look.
The only job that's still gonna be available is coding. Go on,
I'm
take
telling
you.
you.
Okay, if you ain't coding, you ain't doing no work. That's it. It's over.
Y'all better get hip, man.
Yeah. Why would they want to keep employees? Employees get sick, they get hurt, they complain, they snitch on each other, they talk shit. Why they need all this? The robots can go in here and do this shit. They don't get tired. They can work all night. This ain't no problem.
That's facts.
Man. Yeah, man, I don't know. You know, somebody said that The Matrix wasn't no movie, it was a documentary. Y'all better pay attention.
Real life.
Y'all better pay attention.
That's real
it's
life.
Right here. Yeah, it's right here.
That's real life. The Matrix is real life for sure. Man, when I seen it, I instantly knew. I'm like, they good. They use the movies to hide the stuff in. Like, that's
you better believe it. You better believe it. I came out of the movie theater. Everybody was talking about, oh, did you see what Neo did? He cut the bullet. I said, y'all, the special effects is what y'all saw. I saw something else. Cap, how long you think it's gonna take? I say 2 years. How long you think before the switch gonna start happening? Where they got no more real police, it's all robot police, and no more like workers, it's robots doing it now.
Man, I think it's gonna be, man. It's gonna take about that time. It's really already happening, man. You go to Walmart and see them robots in the driveways.
It's already happening.
They already there. Right. So I mean, it's already going on, man. Like I said, they just got to pay attention, man. But I got this other business endeavor. I want to say appreciate all my listeners, my followers, man. Y'all over here, rocking with me and my guy.
No, we appreciate it.
And we definitely gonna tap back in with y'all, man. 2 Black, aka Black Pete.
Appreciate y'all for listening, man. Tighten up your family. Cap, you awesome dude, man. Keep putting that message out here to him, Cap.
Yes, sir. I'm definitely gonna continue to do that, man.
All right.
Love.
Back.